He crushed their championship trophy to pieces. This meant their friendship was totally over. But the other old friends wouldn't give up. They passed him his beloved basketball, but he just bounced it right back. Turns out decades had passed. His hatred for Drew was still burning strong. In 1965, Drew led them to win the Rucker Park Championship. Drew was called a god among men, but later their relationship completely fell apart, all because of one woman. But after 80 years, Drew suddenly appeared at Rucker Park. He even trash-talked and provoked the young boy. The boy got really angry, so they decided to go one-on-one. The loser would be banned from Rucker Park forever. Drew was old, but his skills were still sharp. First he stole the ball from the boy and scored. Then he made 2 straight three-pointers. The boy lost the game completely, but a struggling coach happened to see this. He was organizing a Rucker Championship tournament. The problem was he didn't even have players. After the coach shared his plan with Drew, Drew agreed to reclaim his former glory, but he couldn't compete alone. They needed to gather his teammates from 90 years ago. First, they had to find the shooting star. Back then, his shooting percentage was 1,000%, but now he couldn't even make a toy ball go in. The coach thought they found the wrong guy, but the old man recognized Drew immediately. He had nothing better to do anyway, so why not play? So the first member successfully joined. But when Drew asked about the shooting guard, their faces suddenly turned grim. Turns out the shooting guard had been paralyzed for 90 years. Since their last game, he'd been paralyzed till now, but Drew discovered a way to heal him. So he immediately threw the ball to the guard. Surprisingly, his reflexes were incredibly quick. The old man's wife was totally stunned. Then Drew gave them their old items from back then. But here's what was shocking. When the shooter put on his glasses, he regained his old magic and made the shot. And what was even more unbelievable, Drew handed basketball shoes to the guard. The man paralyzed for decades could actually walk. He could even score layups. The coach instantly saw them winning the championship. But when Drew found the power forward, things looked bad. He had become a kindergarten teacher. He was teaching martial arts to elementary students. But Drew barely approached and the guy beat him up. Turns out he recognized Drew right away. The coach quickly stepped in to smooth things over, looking at this cute little short guy. So the big man agreed to join the team. Now only one last player remained, but he had become a pastor. Even his wife opposed him playing basketball. What were they supposed to do?